Welcome to the T10 introduction video. I'm going to explain a few tips and tricks when running your new tablet here. First and foremost, I want to start off with just some of the items here on the outside of the tablet on the exterior. What we have on the left side of the tablet is your port door. Inside this door you will find your USB port, your headphone jack, and your power port. On the right side of the tablet, you will see what appears to be another door. However, there are two screws that hold that on, and it is sealed and it should not be opened at any time. So the next thing that I want to show is on the back of the tablet. You can actually remove this rubber hand strap by just sliding the hand strap up and out. And that actually allows you to get to your battery compartment, which you can unlock and slide open at any time to swap out your battery. It is hot swappable. Just requires you to take obviously the dead battery out, slide a new one in quick, and then lock it back in. So the next thing here on the non-radio tablet is going to be a Wi-Fi switch. Sometimes this can get bumped to the off position. So just note that when you are running the non-radio version of the T10, that you do want that Wi-Fi switch turned on if you are using any VRS network or Wi-Fi capability. And then to the front of the tablet, we've got our power button. You're going to press that 2 times to turn the tablet on. You should see your battery indicator here. If it's blue, you have power. If it's red, it's running out of power or dead. And then you'll go in through the Windows 10 login, and then you're here at your desktop. I'm going to switch over to the radio version of the T10. You can see here I've got the radio module on the back with my antenna port. You should have an antenna that comes with the radio version of the T10. That's just going to screw on there. I would advise that you remove that antenna when you are not using it so that it doesn't get bumped and knocked off or broken. Okay, so this is your antenna port there. The antenna is just going to screw on very simply, and it has a couple hinge points on it, so you can angle that up and out in any direction there. You're also going to see that the T10 comes with a new stylus here. On the stylus, you actually have a power button. So when you click the power button, and yes, it is powered by a battery, so if you screw off the top here, you will find a quadruple A battery. So when you power on the active stylus here, you'll be able to use this, and it is very accurate and responsive in most temperature conditions. Just some tips and tricks about the Windows 10 operating system is that you have some swipe capabilities from the border of the tablet. From the left edge, when you swipe in, it'll actually pop open basically a launch manager. So if you have a couple windows open, such as Microsoft Edge or Trimble Access, you can run those at the same time, and then with a swipe from the left edge, you can easily bounce in between different applications. This also works if you have, say, General Survey open and Roads. Within Trimble Access, you can switch between the two applications just with a quick swipe from the edge. You can also swipe from the right edge to open up your command pane. There's a few commands here at the bottom where you can collapse and expand these tiles. Some of these tiles indicate just some specific modes that you can go into, such as the tablet mode, which will allow you to use this and as more of a tablet style versus a desktop style. You've also got a rotation lock. If I turn that off, I can then rotate vertically. A couple other things in this command pane would be your brightness settings. So we can really change the brightness style from 0%, 25% on up to 100% as it's shown here. There's a battery saver, and another popular item in this list is going to be your network connections. So you can pop up a list of any Wi-Fi connections there. These hard buttons here at the bottom, we can program those to do specific actions. By default, your star button is going to pop open the Windows keyboard. You can pop that open and close it with just a press of the button there, maybe to type into certain text boxes within Windows applications. The middle button is going to open up like your Control-Alt-Delete screen, so you can go into the task manager or easily turn off the tablet. And then the plus button is going to open up your start menu. We can customize these buttons to do different functions. To do that, you're going to hit your up arrow, and you're going to choose the one of the icons in here, likely in the top right hand corner. Opens up the customization for these three buttons here. So if I want to customize, let's say my plus button, I'm going to press on the current function and then change that to say I want that to change my brightness. So I want to change my brightness, and then my parameters to go up, down, min, max, or on and off. So let's just keep that at brightness up. Just an example of some of the different functions in here that you can assign to those keys. Okay. And then now the keyboard settings. With your keyboard, you're going to want to maintain just some certain settings here. If you go into the start button and then hit your settings gear icon, and then under devices and typing, we can customize the keyboard to do various things in here. One thing I would recommend is to turn off show the touch keyboard when not in tablet mode and there's no keyboard attached. That's going to help with things in Trimble Access, so it's not opening up your Trimble Access keyboard and your Windows keyboard at the same time. And then lastly, shutting down the tablet. Again, you can hit your pound button here and hit shut down. Otherwise, just your traditional Windows shut off, just like any other PC. You're going to hit your start button, you're going to hit the power button, and then shut down.